Guess that's life in the big city, huh? They say there's no rest for us. Won't you hit this road with me, shawty? You can stand up in the sunroof, let your head down, let the wind hit your face, and just breathe, breathe, breathe.
Everything, but everything was never enough. My heart, my soul, the good, the bad, all that I have, everything.
What's going on, Bike Life Commandos, family, future grandchildren? I hope everyone is doing well today when you see this. If you wonder why I keep saying future grandchildren, it's kind of my hope that I am shared with my family in later years, right? With my grandchildren, as my children have children and so on, so they can see what kind of man I was, you know what I'm saying? What kind of individual, the spirit that I had as I went into my 50s and 60s and beyond, right? So that's why I keep saying to my future grandchildren, just in case y'all was wondering, right? But this video here today is about, man, airbag vests. I've been talking about it. A lot of content creators have been really kicking that around as far as safety gear and things like that. And I wanted to be able to share that with you as well. I wanted to talk about my experience with airbag vests. So I have several airbag vests, right? I have 3 Tech Air products and 1 Harley Davidson branded Dianese vest. This Tech Air vest is a Tech Air 3. It's not canvas, but it's like made of cotton and polyester and other kinds of materials. It pretty much is very non-porous, non-breathable rather. This vest, however, is a good vest. Now these things are not cheap. None of these vests that I'm about to show you are cheap. I think that this one here probably cost me $500 or some change. I don't have the exact price. If you want the exact price, go ahead and send me a comment and I'll look it up for you. But you can easily look it up online. But the Tech Air 3 is a very comfortable vest, very comfortable in its own right. It has some reflection on it. Like I said, it does not breathe. I did wear this vest a lot in the beginning. It is my favorite vest for, I guess, the winter time, right? It looks like it needs a charge. I think that means it needs a charge. But anyway, it has the light here. You do have to use an app to actually control some of the functions of the vest. The vest is very comfortable, and I will tell you, I am not mad I bought this vest. And in the wintertime, I will be wearing this vest quite a bit, I'm sure, under my jackets. It's a very good vest. The bad thing about this Tech Air 3 vest that I just showed you is that it has 3 deployments and you have to send it off to the manufacturer in order for it to be, I guess, put back into working condition. I did have a deployment early in July of last year. I had a low speed maneuver drop. I dropped my bike, my overcast over there. I dropped her doing about 1 or 2 miles an hour in a parking lot. And I'm glad to say it deployed. I can't be mad about that, you know what I mean? However, it was I think it was $100. It was $100 to get redeployed. Excuse me, refilled, I guess, to become serviceable. What I got in my hand here is a Harley Davidson branded Dianese vest, right? Now I will tell you, this vest, I ain't gonna lie, was very stylish. One of the reasons why I bought it, I was so stuck into the Harley culture of things. And, I bought everything Harley, t-shirts, everything, right? As you can see, it has an indicator to tell you what you need as far as energy-wise. It has the reflectors back here if you have never seen this one before. It is leather. It is breathable. So it's mesh. I wore it cross country when I rode my overcast, my Harley Davidson, across the country to Phoenix to go see my mom. And last year. It was very comfortable. I wore it with the Beyond Rider's jacket. Plus I had layers on. So even though it was breathable, I will have to tell you, I had my heat suit on under the Beyond Rider's jacket. I did not notice if the wind went through it. However, I did wear it multiple times after that without the jacket, and it was, you know, it worked fine. It was a great vest. I've never had deployment in this vest. However, I will tell you, there was an issue with my vest, right? And one of the problems I had is a wire broke. And I did not know a wire broke. I broke it I realized it broke on the way home because it was starting to like blink and go out and vibrate. And I was like, what is wrong? So basically the connection was lost. So I had to go into the vest to basically jimmy rig it so that it would stay on. And then two, the reason why I had to do that is because I went to multiple Harley Davidson dealerships and no one could tell me what technician or who to send it to. Do I send it to Dianese? Do I send it to Harley? Do I get somebody from Harley Davidson to help me fix it? Bottom line is, they didn't know. After I purchased that vest, I purchased another Tech Air 3, right? This one is all leather. What I liked about this Tech Air 3 vest is that it basically does the same thing as the Harley Davidson vest, only it doesn't have so much branding on it. It's very, you can do whatever you want. They made this vest very nice. They hid the light so you can see where the light is, right? The light is inside a pocket. And then also, it's breathable. So it does have some mesh up top, right? And the sides, I believe, I'm not really sure, but it's not as hot as I thought it would be. It's not as breathable, I think, as the Harley Davidson one, though. One of the things I like about this vest is if you're in a club, right, and you choose to do so, choose to wear it, you can actually remove the guts of this vest, right, for sewing your patches and your accomplishments on here. So you can take the guts out. I've done it already for maintenance and cleaning, and it's not that hard. You know, you just gotta have a little patience. It's like putting a puzzle together. But other than that, it's got great pockets. It's got pockets on the side, and for the most part, it's extremely comfortable, right? It's got everything you need. It's even got some hideaway pockets in here for things that you might want to put in there, you know, conceal if you need to. And it's very comfortable. So it's something that you should, I would say, look at if you decide you want to invest. And if you're into the club life, you're able, or if you're just into patches, you're able to put your patches. So last but not least of my vest collection, I have the Tech Air 5 Plasma. And I'm here to tell you, right off the rip, this thing, you notice the difference in wearing vests 100% any and every time, right? As soon as you put this on, it has this back cover, this back pad in here. It's flexible, so it moves with you. It forms with the body. It has very good padding in there. It's very simple. I've already cleaned it once and put it back in there. It's very simple to put it on. You have the back here. It has a pocket where all your tubing and your canisters and stuff is at. It's got an on and off switch right here. I know you can't really see it, but an on and off switch for traveling. And you can do the maintenance on it yourself. They allow you to have 6 deployments before putting it, before it has to go back to the manufacturer for. I will tell you, I was watching a guy by the name of Cycle Cruiser the other day, and he was saying that we as riders spend so much money on our bikes, bods, and our customizations that we don't spend enough money on our personal safety. I 100% agree with that. So shout out to Cycle Cruiser. I paraphrase his words, but in the sense of it all, I agree with his words, because what we do is we make our bikes look fly, but we don't worry about our safety. And this is one of those vests, I believe, that if you are worried about your look, if that's fashion is something that you're concerned with, you can wear this under t-shirts, you can wear this under your button-up shirts, you can wear your Harley shirts, your Indian shirts, etc., Honda, whatever you ride, you can wear your shirts, your jackets, and at least you could have this, right? I'm a big fan of this, all right? Now listen here, I don't get paid by Alpine Star. I don't get paid stars. I don't get paid by Harley Davidson, Indian, none of these folks. I'm just telling you as a new rider what I like, what works for me, right? I believe in safety. This works for me. And I will be wearing this a lot during the summer months. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And probably in the winter months too, so I can wear better jackets. Because sometimes wearing 2 and 3 jackets in the winter here is a lot because it doesn't get that cold. Now it does get cold, just doesn't get that cold, right? So that's something to consider when you looking to keep yourself safe riding and having fun. Look, that's my take on safety vests and safety. Listen, if you got something out there that you're looking at, go do some research about it. I'm not saying Alpine Stars is the greatest vest company in the world. They may be. I don't know. I'm not saying Dianese is the best company, right? There's another one. There's other ones out there. Hilo or something like that. Whatever. I don't know the names of these companies. These are the ones I just came across first. Now, I will tell you, me personally, I'm extremely happy with Alpine Stars, especially with that Tech Air Plasma 5. So right now, to me, they are the best company. That thing is super comfortable, super light. Even in my garage right here, where the humidity is pretty thick and I ain't got no fans going at the moment, so that y'all can hear me fairly well. I can tell you right now, I was not hot wearing that vest. I wasn't per se. I was not uncomfortable. That is my new vest. I'm telling you. Every ride I got planned for the rest of the summer has that vest in mind. And of course I do have a jacket or two that I may wear in case I need it. But that vest, at the very least, will be one of my main safety items. I don't care if you wear a half helmet. I don't care if you wear a full helmet. Wear a helmet. I mean, that's just my opinion, right? Protect your head. Full helmet's best. I know I'm one to wear a half helmet from time to time, but a full helmet is best. That offers you the maximum amount of protection around your face. Modular helmet, I usually wear the LS2, but when it comes to these vests, let's do it, man. Let's wear them. Let's kick off a new era of safety while we have fun. And I'm not even gonna lie, the Tech Air 5 is extremely stylish. The Tech Air 3 leather, extremely stylish. Even the Harley Davidson branded vest, extremely solid, stylish and solid. But just make sure if you buying anything Harley Davidson that you know where the technician is, because here I am with a vest that costs $700 or so, $800 or so, and I still don't know where to get it fixed at. So as of right now, it appears to be fixed, but I would like to get them to run a diagnostics on it just to make sure. My other vest, me personally, when I'm riding, because I've shown y'all videos in the past where I'm riding my wife and my kid when I practiced and everything, and make sure I could do U-turns and all that good stuff, and slow moving. Those vests are for them now. I mean, I make all my sons wear them. My young son's 14. I make him wear it when he wants to ride with me. He's a big boy though. He looks like he's about 18, right? But I make him wear it, and then I make my wife wear one because, my oldest son hasn't ridden with me yet, and my other kid, she ain't rode with me neither. So, but either way, when they get on here, they're gonna have one of these. We ain't going out like that, right? Not when it can be avoidable. So that's just my stance on it, and I hope that that maybe you listen to some of this and it works for you. Listen, if you got a bike in your garage collecting dust, pull it out, dust it off, gas it up, and enjoy the ride.
I guess that's life in the big city, huh? They say there's no rest for us. Won't you hit this road with me, shawty? You can stand up in the sunroof, let your head down, let the wind hit your face, and just breathe, breathe, breathe.